right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the champ is home. Holy fuck. That 4-day Indiana trip, man, that shit took a lot out of me. Gotta lie, it took a lot out of me. I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. I'm back here. Yo, I got videos lined up all week, bangers lined up all week, Patreon exclusives, never going on YouTube, bangers lined up all week. So hope you guys are excited. We gonna keep the good times rolling. Expect a video out of me every day this week. That's what I'm gonna try and get done. First video, most requested, is this Anthony Davis house tour. Shit got 1 million views.
Get this shit out the way.
Shit got 1 million views in 10 days. So I mean, we fucking have to watch this. I got some gummies. I got some orange weed. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't open yet. Gatorade. I might give me a bagel. You know what I'm saying? I got some things planned for this week. It should be a lit week on YouTube and on Patreon. I hope you guys are excited. But without any further ado, man, let's get right into this shit. Oh, and I'm going to do new music tomorrow. I'm going to do new music Tuesday. Usually Friday, we're going to do it on Tuesday. I know a lot of people ask me when I'm going to drop that yeet. I'm going to drop that yeet tomorrow, and then I'm going to do some Young Boy, and then we're going to do all the new music shit. We're going to do that tomorrow. All right, let's go.
Shit, we can do it right now. Just get this shit out the way.
Back. She got this week, bro.
It's the playroom. Just going every other facility.
Get in there by yourself.
Kind of area. I'm getting there.
You got what you need.
You got what I need. Sauna. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get up, you gotta leave hella early, go to the facility and shit.
You gotta waste your time.
Yeah, I come here, in my space, got everything I need.
This chilling is
Just chilling here, bro.
got the infrared.
Yeah. So I got another outside, cold plunge, cold shower, and another sauna outside and shit.
Shit hard. Yo.
Yeah.
He got the lay down in there. Shit.
Massage room. Get like treatment massage and shit here.
Hold on now. Hold on now. I ain't going to notice.
Alright, that's old shit, man.
I ain't going to notice.
Give me the assist awards back when I was in New Orleans, man.
Big deal. Brag to me, bro.
I need to get back on it.
Sure, so you
Gotta
gotta
get
get
back
back
on it. Facts.
Sure. Let's see.
I need to get that shit. Collection, man. Collection. You know.
Yeah, bro, you got some legends on
Just all, yeah, man. I just like anytime, like when I said I wanted to
Fire.
you know, you always try to think of it like a man cave, right?
Of course.
You know, that's what we men, like our ladies get the rest of the crib, and we want like the basement to be ours. So you get like a space that be your space. And so like I always envisioned how I wanted like my basement. And the one thing I always wanted was fucking jerseys on the wall.
Everywhere.
Watching MTV cribs in the back, you know, these had the jerseys and shit. So I've always wanted that shit. So it's like, I got plenty more, I just ran out of space a little bit.
Of course.
It's time to make some changes and shit, so.
Oh, you alternating them?
Yeah.
Why
I like
not?
to switch them up and shit, so.
You ain't got no wasted space though, bro. Like the collection you got, obviously you got the GOAT right there. We both have it, man. So I salute right there.
It's not in that moment.
You know what time it is? I just had my Roger jersey on, man. Don't make me go grab that bitch, nigga.
You ain't got no wasted space though, bro. Like the collection you got, obviously you got the GOAT right there. We both have it, man. So I salute right there.
It's not in that motherfucker no more, but
Get it done.
you know.
And you got D. Adams, vintage, Green Bay. Like you ain't got no wasted space, bro.
And then this probably my favorite piece right here, bro. My mom actually gifted this to me. I think right when, you know, the passing happened, and just like all of our moments that we had, and it was like, that shit is just dope. And that's one thing I wish I got the shoes, like he signed for, but I never got a jersey, bro. And it's like,
Damn.
that's tough, bro. So,
That is tough.
We gonna dig into that for a second too, especially this moment right here, bro. This one right here, this moment right here. You know what I mean?
This is just like, this is back when you were kid, you go to the arcade and you always wanted to, you know, like shit you up. So it's like, you know, come in and fuck with my sons, you know, they sit on top and just be throwing that shit and just
It's the best of both worlds. You got UK Lakers.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah,
it's
fun with it,
customized
for
as
sure.
it should be.
And then shit, we gonna get you one of these. And put one of these up to your wall and your crib.
That's major.
And it's funny because like every time I leave to go to practice, work, whatever, like my wife goes upstairs and all my car's down here, so I always leave here. So anytime before I leave, this is the
I didn't even know these niggas be married.
saying, like, for motivation.
These niggas be hiding, nigga. That's good thought shit. I feel it. Gotta stay active.
So, like, obviously the whole like they got
My
the
bad.
video out of me when everybody celebrating.
Hey, that nigga talking about wife and kids. What you talking about, man?
I ain't this shit taking it in because this shit I'm getting goosebumps.
That's good cap, man.
This shit is, it's like
That nigga got multiple kids and a wife I never knew. That's good cap.
all the shit like
Keep their ass tucked. Y'all niggas be hiding the shit out of y'all kids.
childhood to fucking high school, college, you know, and then get to the league and you get our
Kids hitting like shit.
you know, get one of these, like this is what you want, and
take that.
and then I tell people all the time, like being through it for 7 years and not, you know, fight for one of these, you know, the closest I got was second round with New Orleans, right? And I come to LA, win my first year, and it's just like everything you work for. It just matters, bro. And it's like, and when I won, the first thing I want to do is get a back tat. I gotta get my back tatted. And so I have like this whole journey. I can send y'all the pictures so y'all can add it to whatever.
Yeah,
I have a
for
whole journey where it's like, it's me in high school in my backyard dunking. You take that picture and it kind of transcends to, you know, me in college, holding a trophy in college.
That's hard.
Well, I'm kissing the trophy in college.
That's hard, AD.
Me getting drafted.
That's hard,
My
AD.
name, #1 pick, whatever.
That's hard, AD.
All the way to winning the trophy, right?
That's hard.
USA shit and all that.
All the way to 100 million.
In the middle of my back.
That's hard, kid.
Dream, right? Like, we all dream of.
I would have put my bank account on my back. I would.
At the highest level. So it's like, this moment was just like.
Fuck you niggas talking about, man.
Bro. So this was like a great moment, you know what I'm saying, for me.
This inspired. Everything here is inspiring, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It was just a surreal moment. So like,
Sure.
you see this shit got stains now. This is the actual shit that I wore, like the actual goggles, the actual shirt, the jerseys, the shorts, like you can see the damn mold stains probably and shit. You know, the little brown.
That nigga smiling. That nigga getting excited.
That's actual sweat. I just wash it.
Salute.
Like, yeah. Damn, if you open this stink. So,
Hey, that's wild.
but it's like, man, this is. You want that again. You want that patch on the back. Like, you want that on the floor when you walk in an arena. Like, the media, like, all that.
We gonna dig into all of that, bro. Obviously, the bubble was an experience you went through.
Yeah.
I didn't get to experience it, so I don't really know. We gonna talk about what got you, what got you through that. Kept you sane, you know what I mean?
For sure.
When you got all this outside, and you gotta go, you delete all that, go in this
All
bubble,
Family,
lock in.
kids, all that.
It's huge, bro. I see you got the Harry Potter over here.
Yeah, so
That nigga ain't even really do a house tour for real. That nigga showed one level
Batman went 2 over
and
there.
pulled 1 million views for a level. He ain't even get young
With
niggas
my mind,
the
where it's
kitchen.
Like, I'll listen to music and just
Ain't even get niggas the bedroom.
it's doing Legos.
Shit.
Like, I built this whole
He
thing.
gave niggas the whole house. He might have broke the internet. What? He might have pulled 50 million.
I can take this. I'll do this one. Like, this is actually one piece.
This nigga's a nerd.
You gotta sit there.
It's a book, and it tell you like what to put together, all the pieces.
Miles Turner got a bunch of those.
Bag contains-
He got like 10 of those or some shit. Big nerd shit.
And this one here, like 48.
That nigga really got that bitch on his table. Boy, if I had AD money, you know what I have on my table?
Like, he did the.
Let me stop. I have a live naked bitch on my table. Fuck you talking about this fucking, this little Lego my ego at. Come on, man. I have a naked big titty hole on my table. What you talking about?
Like Call of Duty, you do that. We want to dig into like your hobbies and shit that people don't know about. You know what I mean?
Play cool.
You nice and cool.
From Chicago, bro.
So your pops really the one. You just kind of, you just learn.
I beat my pops now. That was always like the test.
Right.
I could beat my
dad the
pops.
same way. My dad the same way, bro.
I could beat my pops. I'm cool.
You cool in here?
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
You got a hidden bookcase somewhere in here that got something.
I could actually take y'all to if y'all want to see the trophies and shit.
What's
Like
the
the actual trophy, NBA trophy and shit.
Yeah, over there. We got AD. We want to see all that.
It's the replica, but it's the same size.
What? Let's see that.
You wasn't even supposed to say that last part, AD, but it's all good.
White House.
Gotta do a bubble for real.
Gotta be.
So this is my office / my game room. So wife kicked me out because we had another baby.
Ooh. Damn.
We can start with obviously the big boy.
Oh my God.
So this ain't the real, it's a replica obviously, but
That's
Tiffany
fire.
still made it.
Hey, say that, nigga. Say that shit. Fucking ain't, come on, man. Fucker they talking about. Yeah, it's a replica, bitch. It's a Tiffany replica, bitch. So this ain't no replica, ho. This ain't no replica, bitch. Fucker they talking about, nigga. You better talk that talk, boy. You better talk greasy, nigga. I came for the greasy talk, nigga. Talk greasy.
Oh my God.
Get greasy.
Ain't the real, it's a replica obviously, but Tiffany still made it.
Get greasy. Get greasy.
Not just, Tiffany World Champion Anthem is my name on this shit. So
Get greasy.
go ahead so you can see how that motherfucker feels. So
They going heavy too, man.
yeah. So it's the action.
Yeah, nigga, that's the real shit. That's the real shit. Nigga, fuck you talking about that ain't no replica, nigga. They made it one, nigga.
More of my stuff on this.
Fuck.
With Larry O'Brien.
That ain't the one in the Lakers shit, but that's the same shit, nigga. Same exact shit.
Legos in here. No, that ain't Legos.
That bitch hard as hell. Wow.
One of my homeboys getting that.
I see that day.
He just got that chilling with the.
That's that one. That's that one.
You supposed to have it's better liquor than that.
This is,
Better liquor than that, but I ain't mad at it.
All-Star, my first All-Star game with the Lakers. The whole team just.
What year was you was All-Star rookie year too?
Is that the size of the basketball? Why it looks so small when you pick that bitch up? That bitch look like a mini basketball. What the fuck?
It was tough. I came in at 220.
Young bull?
Playing forward center. So I'm going against like Dwight in LA. I'm going like David West, Roy Hibbert. Like I'm going against that. And it was like, yeah, this ain't.
That was when you was playing the 5 too.
I was playing the 4. I had Riley Lopez as the 5, but it just wasn't like.
I remember that.
It was way different than college. You know what I'm saying? So
we gonna dig into that, bro. I know it's different.
Yeah, so like different awards like throughout the league.
You see it.
Player of the month.
Damn, they send a big boy like this?
Yeah.
What's behind there? That's the same thing?
No, it's all one thing.
Yeah.
Saying another one.
Yeah, them shit's
Well,
man, they put the picture in there.
All-Star game on MVP.
I remember that. Yeah, we got all these joints. This rookie year, ain't it?
Yeah.
I remember this.
AD got some accolades. He got some accolades. AD was supposed to win MVP one year, no cap.
He sat in the locker room.
Yep.
Signed shit for like 3 hours.
Yep.
Legend.
Yep. So, shit. Franchise ranking most points in the game. My 10,000 career point, that's the ball I had. That's the ball right there. My 1,000, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, this is kind of where, and a lot of, like, my stuff is back in Chicago, my parents' crib, but, like,
That's how I am, too. I
let my parents and them kind of, do all that, but,
I'm excited, bro. we got to hear this shit.
That's fire, man. That's fire. AD's a fucking legend.
Damn, bro. Are you kidding me? Put me in the Palm Springs credit, bro. What is
His shit big as fuck. I would expect nothing less out of him. He ain't even really trying to show that bitch off. He playing it humble. That's how you know he really rich. That's how you know he really, really rich. The niggas is really, really rich, and they know they gonna be rich forever. They don't even care to brag, nigga, because this shit every day, nigga. This is, look at the backyard. I don't even want to click on this shit. Oh my God, bro. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. I'm for sure not capping hard enough. I gotta get my shit. Listen, I say this shit all the time on Twitter, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm gonna manifest this shit, bro. I'm gonna make it to 100 million. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna make it to 100 million. But I remember when I didn't know how to make $1 million, nigga. That wasn't even 10 years ago when I didn't even know how to make $1 million. I didn't even know how to make $1 million. So I know that if I just keep saying it and I just keep thinking and I apply myself, I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm not even the type of person to where, like, I get motivated by money, but money is access to a lot of different shit, and I want to experience this shit. I only got one fucking life. So I gotta make it to at least 100 so I can experience some of this shit. Cause AD is fucking going crazy, man. You can experience some shit in a million, but you can't, nigga. And the dead nigga, what? You see the size of that fucking... Oh my God. So that's the main reason why I love watching Ennis. And I'm gonna just keep on watching that shit, bro. I'm gonna just keep on taking it in. Keep on, like D-Lo said, flex on me, please, flex on me. The more you flex on me, the more it's gonna make me feel like I got work to do. And that's how I need to feel. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get into it.
Lakers championship. Oh, it wasn't real. The bubble, guys.
That nigga live in Malibu? Damn, that edit is fucking insane. Oh my God, these podcasts are getting fucking ridiculous. So he just pull out the rich niggas' backyards. Wow, that's a good idea. That's a good fucking idea.
Yeah, buddy. He's doing it right here.
Oh my goodness, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, bro. I gotta get on my shit. That is fucking ridiculous. That is the dream right there, bro. In California, he paying them big taxes, nigga. It don't even matter, boy. I'm rich as hell. This nigga AD got this shit and they never even showed it off. They never even posted the shit, nigga. I can't even imagine being that rich or that humble. I can't even imagine it. They sure know who to give the money to. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If my backyard looked like this, I have to post the shit. I would have to post the shit. I don't know. I'm a different nigga. I don't know. And not even like on some bragging shit. Not even like on some I'm better than niggas shit. Just on some, oh my God, what is my life? What is the fuck is going to like... What the fuck, bro?
It's worth it.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Whatever it's worth.
Yeah, shit, we can do it in the backyard. Like, it don't matter. Whatever y'all think, bro.
Holy shit,
What's up,
bro.
bro? You good?
Should we
That's
do it
his
right now?
backyard?
Okay, that's the back. Back of the back.
She got nothing to see, bro.
It's the weight room. It's one never be at the facility.
Get in there by yourself.
Come here. I'm good there.
You got what you need in
You
here.
got what I need.
Our newest guest, AD. AD.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? Ha.
Gang.
My boy.
Backyard, my brother.
My boy.
Welcome to my backyard.
Right. We here, bro. We here. We appreciate you, obviously. We've said it 1,000 times since we've been here, bro. But this is cool for us, bro. We fans. We Kentucky boys, too. Like, these dudes from Kentucky. We fans of you, bro.
Indiana guy over here, but it's all right.
Oh, yeah, man. We don't like y'all.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky still bleeds over to the wine shop, baby.
Waffle, man.
Yeah, that's funny, man. But, hey, we want to dive right into it, man. We don't take up too much of your time. But I'm going to, like, picture this. We're in Memphis last year for the playoffs. And you know how the arenas are when you go to a playoff vibe. It's crazy. It's hectic. It's all this. I walk up. I sit in my seat. I'm in, like, row 10 or something. I look to my right, and it's your parents.
Yep.
And I don't know if the crowd around us knew it. I don't know. But it's like, we're quiet. We got our Laker gear on, whatever. We're subtle. And it's game one. So it's like, it's getting hectic. They talking crazy. Like, they talking to us, all this. And your dad, he just looked at one of them when he turned around. He was like, but you ain't got one of these.
Flex.
I was like, yo, that's the craziest flex ever. Like, what can I say to that? Like, that was so sick, man. But I say all that to say is, like, D knows you, me and Lawrence don't. So, like, what do we need to know about, like, how your upbringing and how that is to get you where you are now and the man we see today?
Yeah, man. My parents very supportive. Obviously grew up in a rough neighborhood in Chicago, and my pops wants to make sure that me and my sister didn't fall victim to that. Life is easy to fall victim, to the streets, especially where we grew up. We see it every day. It's around us. Seeing some stuff as a child, heard some stuff as a child, and I was able to, my dad was able to, along with my grandfather, create this basketball court in our backyard. Like my backyard was all dirt, and they dug up maybe like half the backyard and put concrete and put a rim. Like, this is where you're gonna play. Couldn't go to the park and play.
Yeah,
right?
That's your first introduction to basketball.
No. Well, I've been introduced before, but now I don't have to.
That's crazy. I forgot.
Whoever come
KD really came up from the.
To go at it, like,
that shit.
And,
that shit's crazy. I ain't got nothing but. That's crazy, man. To go from the slums to that is fucking ridiculous, bro.
That's what my parents say. I don't.
Look at that, bro.
But they say 3, so I'm like, all right, cool. 27 years so far, like.
Facts.
And my uncle had this gym, and me and my cousins and Keith, we would just go out and just go to the gym and just play. Like, watching my older cousins play, and then we'll play as a younger group. But basketball just ran in my family, and not just my immediate family, but my extended family as well. And once my dad created that like safe haven for us, put the fence up, I was able to just hoop.
Oh, that's fine.
Just hoop. This is when they had the basketballs with the players on them. Like, they had their jerseys wrapped around.
The State Fair. You get one of them.
Jay Allen, 34.
I had the Carmelo Anthony.
I remember those. The slick joints.
Playing all day, going to my uncle's gym and just hooping. And like I said, my parents was very supportive, and I was able to start getting more and more introduced to the game from an elite level. Not just we just playing for fun, but now I'm getting on AAU teams, and we can get more into that like later on. But like, I'm getting on AAU teams, and then my name is just growing, not only in Chicago but through the nation. So,
did your dad play?
No, my dad played baseball.
Oh, word. Okay.
And according to him, I don't know the facts, or I don't know how true this is, but he said he was the best pitcher in the world, in the nation at that time.
That's everybody pops that. My pops used to box. I could have bet with Muhammad Ali. I'm like, all right.
Right.
That's crazy.
I'm like, you never lied to me, so I don't, but yeah, man, my family's very close, we're very supportive.
Not that nigga trying to compare his dad to AD dad.
My older sister.
Boy, y'all do not got the same dads. My bad.
For sure.
She was just,
do you remember that age kind of?
Did you bully your ass, I'm sure?
Nah, my older sister. I was afraid of my older sister.
Right.
I was afraid of my older sister.
I feel that.
Like my twin sister, we always went at it.
Yeah, that's fire.
Do you remember that age where you kind of really fell in love with basketball? Or was like, oh, this is what I want to do?
Going into my junior year of high school is when I was like,
growth spurt.
I can't. Yep. Because I was 6 feet 6'1", 6'2".
Right.
Goggles. Actually was a shooter. Like, I was just shot. Like, 'cause I couldn't do anything else. I wasn't tall enough. I wasn't the biggest kid. I was super skinny, and I just shot the basketball. And then when one of my mentors now, he came out of nowhere and told my dad he seen me play. He's from Chicago, and he had this AAU program called Mean Streets, and he was like, "I want your son to come try out for our team." Now, mind you, I'm playing against guys that's like on my level. Like, it's nobody. We're not better than one another. Like, we all at the same level. And so now I'm seeing in my high school team, dog shit. Like, we were bad. Like, we were so bad. Right? And I started, going to these practices, and I'm seeing these guys like, these guys is nice. Jumping high,
woke you up,
can shoot it. And so now it was like, I don't know if I really want to do this. Like, because I never played against nobody like that.
You see that talent level.
Yeah, it was a big talent level gap between me and them. Huge. And he was like, man, just come to one practice, whatever.
That's what you need to be great, though.
Come to practice. I'm saying.
That's how you make it. That's how you make it in
bleachers.
That's how you make it. That's how you make it in basketball. You remember LeVar always had LaMelo playing with niggas that was way better than him. That's how you make it. You gotta always be playing with niggas that's way better than you. If you playing with niggas that's on your level or close to your level, you'd never be able to become good enough to make it. You gotta have the plugs and connections to be able to play with the elite guys and get elite training and elite reps in. But if you can get with those niggas that are genuinely going to make it or get close to it, even if you're so far underneath them, you play with them enough and you'll that's the best way to get faster. So whenever I do have a kid and I have a son, I'm a damn sure make sure I try and use as much of my connections and money and access as possible to make sure that nigga's always playing with niggas older than him. Even if I gotta fucking make a team like LeVar and fucking have that nigga in 8th grade playing with fucking seniors, nigga. Fucking niggas talking about, you gotta get that little nigga in there. Had that nigga playing with niggas so big, like AD said, he damn near wanna stop. This shit damn near frustrating. They in there beating his ass. Let him beat his ass for that year. After that year, boy, he coming out that bitch. Come on, man. Coming out that bitch Kobe. Fuck is niggas talking about? Coming out that bitch.
Been together for
goated.
A year or two. And I see him and they just like shooting, dunking. I'm like, no, I can't. This ain't for me.
Hold on.
So go through the whole practice and they were like, we want you to come back for a second practice, like a tryout. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I get in the car and I tell my pops, I'm like, yo, nah, I'm cool. Like, I ain't.
Slick
He's like, man, yeah, I'm super shook. And he's like, man, play one tournament. Play the first tournament. This when they first announced the EYBL. So we had Boo Williams.
Virginia.
Yep. So I'm like, all right, cool. I played my first game. And it's funny, my first game was against Bron's team, King James.
I remember
They used to be some dogs out of Ohio, too.
My first game.
That's full circle.
And I played like 6 minutes, roll my ankle. But this time I got like 10 and 10. Hooping. So they're like,
Who that?
who this? Right? Mind you, my class is Austin Rivers, Brad Beal, Michael Kidd. So like, we got hoopers, right?
Well, I reclassified the postgrad because of that. I got no chance.
Yeah, we got hoopers and come back home after that tournament and I have a couple scholarships. And that's when I was like, I can do this for real. And that's when I started like really taking it seriously.
I'm familiar with Mean Streets. Like, there's a lot of pros that came out of there. My year, Mean Streets was Tyler Eulis.
I would say Tyler, yep.
And they was so good.
It's a good thing his dad motivated him to push through that shit.
Tyler Eulis. Like, it was Tyus Jones,
Yep.
Joel Berry. Everybody knew Tyler Eulis. And obviously he went to Kentucky. You know who he is. But for the people that don't, most undersized killers you don't come across.
You don't make the league being under 6 foot.
For sure. For sure.
But I mean, they also proved Derrick Rose, Eric Gordon, played with me.
Those are YouTubes I remember.
So
Eric
those,
Gordon, my
before
God,
me, though, but them guys also, set the program up to what it is.
So from there, you obviously went to Kentucky. Like, what was that? Like, the Cal era, all that. Like, what was that decision to go to that UK Blue Blood, all that?
So, the guy to my right might not like this answer, but I originally committed to Ohio State.
Man, we know, man. Jeff Bowles.
All right, hold on. So let me be on the rail, right? So, going into my junior year, before I went to Mean Streets, I was like 350th in Chicago.
Ranked.
In Chicago. Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
One summer,
Wow,
right? And
that's
by this
crazy.
time, I was like, I'm going to Cleveland State. This time North Cole was there.
Water
I'm
pressure.
going to Cleveland State, and this is what it is. Like, this is where I'm going. Like, I go there. Like, it's like B1. Like, it's cool, whatever. Yeah. So I go. So I'm going to Cleveland State. The whole AU circuit happened. 350th in Chicago. Then by the end of the summer, I'm number 1 in the country. And
What
Cleveland
the
State
fuck?
actually called and said, "Yeah, we know this ain't gonna happen, so this is all good." Yeah, now I'm
No care!
realistic.
I wish my bitches would do that. When they see that money come, yo, we know. Nigga, you already know what time it is.
I had all the shoes, I was 23, like all that, like that was like Bron as him,
everything.
right? And
My bad, that was toxic.
It drew me to want to go to Ohio State. Obviously he never been there, but I already know he support Ohio State. Like, and Thad Matta was the coach at the time. And I didn't even know that CJ.
Wow, this nigga was a LeBron fan.
He was a part of that.
Even back then.
I didn't know
So
that.
this nigga LeBron is generational, man.
He left. Man.
This nigga's generational, man.
I followed through it, too.
I had my guy was Jeff Bowles.
Yeah.
Yep, that was my guy. Shout out Bowles was my guy.
Mine
Bowles
too,
was my
for
guy.
sure.
And I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm going to I said I'm committed. I'm verbally committed to Ohio State. And my pop's like, man, let's try Kentucky. Like, you know, Cal, you know, at this time, DeMarcus and John and Bled, all of them, they just went to the league. So he like, man, we trying to get to the league.
Next, right after that.
Yeah,
No
he
cap.
like, trying to get to the league.
Leaguey. We trying to get leaguey. We trying to get one and doney.
I'm in Cal's office, and I'm just like, whatever, because I'm like, I'm going to Ohio State, man.
Got your mind made up.
I'm going to Ohio State.
That's crazy.
And
that nigga convinced you.
He was going to leave.
That nigga swindled you. He did a little ball tickle. He showed that nigga the trophy room. Yeah, and this is the trophy room. Yeah, and these are all the niggas that we sent to the league.
Do all this stuff, and man, it was just like once I left Kentucky, like he told me, he was like, you're not guaranteed starting here. You come and earn your spot. And I think that's what kind of like triggered it. I was like, okay, yeah, nothing's given to me. I got it. So now I'm gonna see if I'm really like nice to be able to be on the floor with these guys. And everything he was preaching, I watched a couple practices, and I was just like,
wow,
oh no. I'm in a car. I go to sleep. The next day I woke up and we in the car headed back to Chicago. We drove like 5-hour drive. And I'm like, Pops, call Cal. I gotta go to Kentucky.
That's fine.
Like,
you felt
and so I just felt it. And he was like, all right, that's fine, but now you have to call Ohio State, and you got to be a man to tell them that you need commitment. So I'm like, damn. Like, so now I'm like, I got called that monitor. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He like, oh, what's up? He excited to talk to me. He like, this is my recruit. Like, we got the #1 player in the country. Right. Not knowing I'm about to tell him, like,
backdoor that nigga.
Ohio State now. And he's like, man, what do we do wrong? What do we got to do?
I could say some really toxic shit right now, but I ain't gonna say it.
Just like,
this I feel like this is a great this is like a great metaphor. What he's talking about is like a great metaphor for life and a great metaphor for women. Like, you have your Ohio State and you feel good about your Ohio State. This is the best school, like, you never thought you would ever be at a school like this. Like, this is great. But then you start realizing, am I undervaluing myself? Am I better than maybe I thought I was a few years ago? Can I do better than Ohio State? And then once you realize you can, it's like, never mind.
I walked in, they had my jersey.
Hell no.
They had my jersey 23 days.
But I feel him though. That's how I be feeling about life, man. That's how I be feeling. I be feeling like that.
Like, man,
I felt like, I had my Ohio State, but then,
unofficial. Like, it wasn't even.
I gotta go to Kentucky.
I was just there,
and I gotta do the uncomfortable shit.
And they just
you got backdoor, but that's fuck.
My junior, this was my senior year. I think
just make sure you know you're aware of all your options. Is all I'm saying. Don't be afraid to know your options. You should know your options.
No, Sully was my year.
Yeah, okay.
I think Sully was my year. So.
Because what if he went to Ohio State and then he didn't make it?
Big Ten, football, all that.
Because he wasn't thinking big enough.
But then I just felt like when I went to Kentucky, it was like, man, this is.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Let me ask you this. So when you was going through your recruitment and Cal was like, you're not earning it. I mean, we're not giving you anything. You got to work for it. As a kid coming up that's going through the recruiting process, all these coaches are telling you what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. They telling you, you're going to get this. You're going to get that. You're going to be in the league. Then a coach come from the side door, hit you with you ain't getting that. You're going to have to work just like everybody else. As a kid, you want that.
I want that.
You know what I mean? You gravitated towards that. So I can relate to that. That's why I went to Ohio State. Yeah. I was supposed to go to Louisville or Kentucky or whatnot. They didn't really recruit me. People wonder why I didn't go there. They didn't really recruit me. So simple as that. But Louisville, offered me, recruited me, and I was a fan. I had to call them just like you, tell them I'm not going there. Rick Pitino, I don't remember if he hung up or just he gave me some Rick Pitino vibes in response as he should. But I just can relate to that in that fashion. That's cool, man.
It's interesting you said that too, because I was like looking back on your UK years and everything, and you were the #1 player in the country coming in, and on that team you started everything. You had the Anthony Davis year, but if you really look at the stats, like you were 5th in shot attempts.
Yep.
And so I think just how Cal like sat you down was like, this ain't guaranteed, whatever. Like it's cool to hear that because you could see it in the stat sheet. Like you sacrificed it.
I wasn't polished offensively at all. Right. Mind you, I just grew like 2 years before.
Did you know that?
What?
That he had that growth
spurt, yeah. Bro,
6'3". So you still kind of like growing into your body.
Yeah, so I was like, you go from playing on the perimeter to like running pick and rolls to like, hey, you in a post, dive, make a post move, and it's a funny story. We having practice at Kentucky. It's one of our first practices.
That nigga got the growth spurt from the heavens, boy. From the heavens, boy. From the angels, boy. They gave it.
Airball.
Damn, I wish I would have got that growth spurt. That nigga got the...
It was just like that. Man.
Growth spurt of all growth spurts. 6'2" to 6'10". What the fuck?
Running.
Nigga, I just stopped growing at 6'2". Nigga, I never grew another inch. Nigga.
Learn, how to become a post player. So I had to work with Kenny Payne after every practice. Like 30 minutes working on stuff. So as you see later on in the college career, my go-to was one dribble, turn around, right hook. That's all I did.
Right off
to
the
the
ball.
point where it was like, give him the ball, right? So
efficient.
Yeah, so it was like, it was just, I had to learn how to become that player, and it took some time. But you think about Michael Kidd Gilchrist, he was polished. Like, he was around NBA players. Well, he was around enough NBA players, like because of West and all. Like he was around.
He was exposed.
Like just exposed to the game.
Okay.
D-Lo said, I don't know about that one.
You actually get better through
Yeah,
that.
and then also like these players, Terrence Jones, like all these players were playing at high levels in high school.
Right.
So I'm playing at the worst division in Chicago basketball. Like. Bro. No disrespect, but I'm playing against a team like Juarez, and I swear to God, if you look at my high school highlights, bro, is guys who like 6'1", and I'm 6'10", and I'm just like, I'm doing all type of stuff that's insane, and it's like, that's so. Am I really getting better? It's just like the talent gap is just
being a late bloomer though in this industry, any sport I feel like is the best way to be because you just continue to get better and better. And I was a late bloomer. I didn't start getting. I was 9th grade, or I was 8th grade, and I played up in a 9th grade tournament. And I did well, and when I left, I got all these scholarships. And that's when I was like, okay, I can be better, I can do more. There's guys out there way better than me. When I was just playing amongst my age and things like that, I never felt like I needed to get better.
Yeah,
so
you didn't have to.
That's the way to go, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
It's cool to see that go full circle, too, because like...
I don't know what the fuck D-Lo was talking about right there, but cool.
It's like... You were still this polished, like still getting polished as a player, all that. But if you just look at,
I'm gonna turn this off in like 10 minutes.
It is now, like
started it.
Yeah, like you're just you. It's like no one's done it better, man. And like that flowers too. It's like you went there, you won a championship, you went #1.
Yeah, no one did it better.
Right next to you went #2. Like y'all did it correct, and like that y'all laid the blueprint. It's like you had Melo who obviously did it, but it's like in the recent years, the Cal era, all that, it was you. But it's even crazier, bro, because you get drafted #1 and you go straight to playing USA basketball.
Straight to the
Talk about it, bro.
Real.
So like
starstruck moments, humble moments in practice, motherfucker Kobe.
That's how you get good, man.
All that, we want to hear.
I'm telling you the same shit I just said about high school.
I get drafted.
Rookie threw that nigga in the Olympics. Come on, man. That's how you get good. That's how you get good. That's how you get good.
Practice, you got reported in July. Early July. So we get, so the draft is June 20th or June 20th, like late June.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I get drafted in my, I go for the tryouts.
And he's in that bitch with LeBron a week,
so
2 weeks later.
Right? I go back to New Orleans.
Shit.
I get like a week of work in, and Sean Ford called me.
Somebody got hurt or something, right?
Blake.
Yep.
Blake gets hurt.
Wow.
Right? In practice.
Wow.
AD, we need you. Gone.
Yeah.
That injury, boy. That injury changed AD life.
So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now I'm 19 years old. We got Kobe, KD, Russ, Bron, CP, Melo,
all in their
James Harden, Andre Iguodala, Tyson Chandler, like, and mind you, Kevin Love, and mind you, like, James Harden, Russell Westbrook was on the bench with me, chilling. That's how crazy it is. Like, you know, that's how deep the team was.
That wasn't Derrick Rose.
Nah,
no.
It was like Darren Williams, right? CP.
CP.
Okay.
And so get there, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? Like, we had dinner, and I'm sitting like Hall of Famers. Everybody in here is a Hall of Famer.
That shit would be so crazy.
And
that's crazy.
Going through practice, like, they showed me how to work.
That's crazy.
Kobe, like, yo, like, Kobe took me under his wing. That's the first time me and Kobe connected. Like, wherever Kobe went, like, AD, you with me.
Not a bad person.
Like, you know?
Right.
And I knew Bron a little bit, not too much, but I didn't really know anybody else. And it was just like...
Is that when you met Lawrence Sturton?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So how was it like seeing his like approach to how he approached the Olympics and being under his wing and just being with him day to day like that?
That's like, hey, we want to work out at 8, Rook. I bet. Get there at 7:30. Nigga in the full sweat, like, he already did 2 workouts.
How many times have we heard that story, bro?
Like, Cole was just different. You know, he was just different. But I didn't
That
understand.
nigga be dialed.
You know, I'm like, man, let me get there a little earlier. But it's 8 o'clock workout. Oh, no, this is probably when I'm going to start shooting. But I got 2 hours of work in.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's when I'm starting with you, nigga.
Sure.
I've been up since 5. Getting it.
I tell the stories all the time, bro.
Yeah, he was just wired differently. And it's just like his approach to everything. But not just him, but seeing the entire team approach. And I'm sitting, now I get to be a fan. And I'm up close and personal with it. I get to see this every day for a month and a half. And just see how these guys work. How they lift weights. This how I knew, like, you get work in before practice, but you lift or you get shots, and you get work in after practice.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Right.
You know, a lot of terms.
Learned a lot. Learned a lot from them. That's what I'm saying, man. You got to be around niggas with more money than you, with that are better than you. All that. If you the hottest, best nigga in your group,
I send you into training camp. You know, or maybe a couple weeks before.
That's powerful.
Mind you,
it's spooky.
Guys, we fighting for a gold medal, and these guys, this ain't no just summer run. This is real guys that represent their country, and we playing for a real, like, oh yeah. Like, I got so, like, we were in, I want to say maybe Barcelona. Or we could have been in London at the time. I was so starstruck. It's a picture that's out where Kobe's like this. We both looking down and laughing on the bench. I was just like in a locker room, and it just hit me like I'm around greats, bro. It just hit me to the point I forgot.
That nigga AD was still ugly and broke.
You saw it in the jersey.
Now
look at him. Huh? Now look at him.
I'm like, you gotta wear the sleeve.
Richer than the bitch.
And we're on the bench, and we play in Nigeria. And no lie, we were about like 70.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
and
that's
they
the
like,
Olympic score.
Yeah, and they were like, Coach K, like, AD, you're in. So I'm like, oh, all right. I get up, take my jacket off. Well, I unzip it because we had the half zips. I take the half zip off, and I'm going like this. And I'm like, I just saw a white shirt. I'm like, oh. So I walk back to the table, and I'm like, Coach, all right. He's like, what are you doing? Go get in the game. And I'm like, but I'm walking, I'm like, Coach, I ain't got my jersey. So they had to have one equipment. I wanted back to get my jersey. And Kobe is like this, and he's laughing. He's like, but he's hot.
Oh, word.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, Kobe. And so I was just like, damn, bro, I forgot my jersey. And in front of all these guys, I feel embarrassed. But it was,
did they make you do anything? Like, obviously.
I am dead. That's fucking hilarious.
I had to bring newspapers and like orange juice, but mind we in foreign country, like I don't know where am I gonna get a newspaper?
Right.
We in London.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, like I ain't got no money. I can't just go buy orange juice and not like so. Yeah. And I was just ordering for room service, like, hey, can I get a newspaper and orange juice early in the morning to my door? And
how was the party scene? Like I know, I mean the celebration scene, not party, but like I know y'all
It's a
celebrated.
party for sure.
So talk about what you want to talk about in that sense, though. Yeah.
But the one thing that
No cap! There was some bodies for sure! You thought there wasn't some bodies?
Feet like tight.
Oh, there was some.
Like,
My bad. Let me stop.
Hey, I'm going to the gym. We all going.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to go to the. Hey, we all.
Fuck, you thought there wasn't some hoes? Fuck, you thought he was just doing all that? Kobe, my bad. Let me chill.
And you not.
Niggas just doing all that hooping. Fucking no hoes, huh?
I'm chilling.
Steph Curry, just the greatest shooter of all time. With no hoes? Okay.
We were together, so like that was
For
a
sure.
huge team chemistry thing I saw.
Deli down.
Being whoever by 40, 30 is
I was
like,
running through dudes
oh, this
for
is
sure.
what it is. But when we won it all, like we never stayed in the village, in the Olympic Village, where all the other teams stay, well, countries stay. And it's every country.
Where'd y'all win it all at?
London. And every country, every sport stays in this Olympic Village. They build this village, literally like apartment houses.
Okay.
Every country have their own building, and this soccer team, basketball, track and field, like whatever it is, whatever Olympic sport that team, that country has there, they stay in this building. But we didn't stay there. The USA basketball team didn't stay there. We stayed at a hotel. And so when we won it all, like, man, we got to go to the village, bro.
Oh, so y'all
yeah, like we got to go.
So did they
there.
have you on the hotel kind of because you guys were like too famous, or slash, like kind of starstruck?
It was that, but then also at that time it was like some threats going on, and stuff like that. So it was like we need to.
Like what? What you talking about?
It was some threats that came in. It was like, yeah, y'all stay here, and we blowing this. Like it was like some great
like other countries and shit.
They were getting threats from like other countries, not countries that was participating, but just like people
fans
outside.
of course.
Fans just saying all this stuff. So just from a safety issue, they were staying at a hotel.
So y'all went back to the village. Okay.
So we go back to the village, and now at this point, everybody know like who we are, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like this is the first time they get to see us outside of the arena, right? And I'm 19. And so I walk in, like...
That's fucking insane.
Like, Serena... Like, damn, that's Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, Hope Solo. Like, you see all these... Like, the soccer team, Alex Morgan. Like, you see all these people, you know what I'm saying? Even on the other side, like, man, like... It's like a young Usain Bolt, though. Like, you see all these people, and it's like... It's crazy. Different countries, you know what I'm saying? Different cultures.
That's sick.
And like everybody, and mind you, I come from Kentucky where it's like, AD, picture. Now it's like,
you just
we don't want nothing from you. We want Bron, we want KD. Right?
No cap. No cap.
Like, okay.
No cap.
I got to get to the point where now when I go to Olympics or whatever, they want me, and
no cap.
But it's a timing thing. Like it's not your time, which I understood. I was never like hating or jealous or envious of what the attention that they got. But
how do you?
It was just like it was.
You shouldn't have been, nigga. You was 19 on the Olympic team.
Party with the
nigga,
wives,
teenager,
and the girlfriends, and your family back at the hotel.
Nigga don't even know how to fuck.
But we straight to the village, so they waiting like. What's going on?
Right.
Nigga don't even know how to pull bad bitches.
At the village, was everybody like,
a motherfucking 26-year-old bad bitch with experience, with a body, pull up on AD, boy, she rocking his, come on, man. She put that ass on it.
Turned up in the village here, then
nigga.
put this like whatever.
Yeah.
Making that same goofy face he was making at Kobe. Look at this thing.
Like just hearing that, I was just like, damn, that shit is crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild. But like, so we leave, and we take the train back to to the hotel, and all the families there, and we just turn up, and we like Mello had this thing where he was like whoop whoop, and then we'd say like after like whoop whoop, like it was this thing. It was, and so like we walking in, and Mello was like woo woo, and everybody, and then the whole family got into like woo woo. It was just like it was fire. It was fire. So we turned up for a little bit, and then next day we went to the crib. But like,
was that your coolest experience in in basketball, I know you've won a lot, you've done a lot, but like, was USAB like
outside of like winning the chip, like that whole experience is like USAB is probably one of the dopest experiences ever. And I think just that initial experience
when you did it, because you did it with all the GOATs
for a certain amount of time,
you had everybody on your team.
Early in my career, it was like I really wish that I could go back and like relive those days.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, just like, man. So that's why anytime USA, you know, AD wants you to play,
like coming up, right?
Yeah, this summer in Paris.
Sure.
Like,
I'm there.
Yeah, I had to, because like that experience, and not only that, but like you're it's more than basketball at that point. Like, you represent the whole nation, a whole country, and like, yo, we gotta win.
Right. And it's like now, you know.
All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. There's about 20 minutes or so left. Y'all can go watch the rest. I think we did a decent amount. I wasn't even really mainly here for the pod. I was more so here for the house tour. But then AD started talking and shit, so I wanted to get into it. That was inspiring, though. I'm glad we watched that. I like what D'Lo's doing. D'Lo's a cool guy. I fuck with D'Lo. You know, I don't think D'Lo was part of the problem with the Lakers. I think we got other issues, but I fuck with D'Lo. I fuck with D'Lo, and this shit was cool hearing AD give his experience, because AD doesn't do a lot of talking. Very humble guy, just makes his money, one of the highest paid, but doesn't really do a lot of talking about anything. So it's cool to at least get a chance to hear him talk about some of the crazy things he's experienced. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and then I'll be back tomorrow, the day after that, with another video. We're going to keep the good times rolling just like that. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out of here, man. Gang gang.